What is up, everybody? Episode
17.
Yes, it's that day of El Pinche Podcast. Welcome, everybody, and so happy to see all of you guys. I know we were apart last week.
I'm bummed.
It was only Johnny and I holding up the fort with Brody, which he is super interesting.
Yeah,
right?
I can't wait to listen to that podcast.
Yeah. He's a founding father.
Yeah,
We
lineage.
discovered,
He's
right?
got lineage, dude.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. Legit.
Do we have like a new nickname for him now?
I don't know.
Founding father.
Founding Father Brody.
Yeah.
Foundy.
Hiligus.
Hiegas.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up,
That was
Diegas?
Don't it's not a soft J.
Yeah. Hey, so let's start with Christopher here. I know last week you had a bit of a hard time, right? With adjusting to the heat. And,
yeah.
and,
We're in Texas,
yeah.
so
Welcome.
surprise. Moved from one project where it was 65, 69 degrees. It's a hospital, so they keep the temperatures low. Closed out that project, went to a new project, and it's just outdoors, concrete all day long.
Ooh.
Heat indexes were well over the 115, 120.
Wow.
And 4 days in a row, it bit me. I have never had heat exhaustion. I have never experienced it, and I literally probably the closest I've came to tapping out.
Really?
Oh God, yeah. That's why it's no call, no show. When you guys
I
called,
know.
my ringer was off. I was in bed by 6:30, and it felt like I was wearing the sun.
Oh,
It wasn't until I woke up at 3 in the morning because I realized I stopped sweating.
wow.
Oh.
I can tell it shut off. I was like,
Yeah.
thank
Finally.
God. But
Yeah.
then from that point on till that was Wednesday, hungover on Thursday, and that hangover feeling didn't go away until Friday afternoon. And then I went,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow.
It took.
So you were really, really
yeah.
out.
And then people were like, you need to hydrate. Man, I'm an average gallon a day drinking water, mixing some electrolyte type supplements.
Doing the whole thing.
Hey, you got to do the.
But anyway, yeah, I'm back.
You got to do the pink Himalayan salt.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the problem.
I went with white salt.
That's
I don't
amateur move.
No, we talked about this on the podcast. I boycott that because you know how they're using young children to actually mine that, just like they use
what, the white salt?
the Himalayan
Himalayan
salt.
salt.
It's just like what they do with the diamond mining. So you should not use the pink.
Why is the blood in the salt?
Nepalese.
The blood. That's what
how
makes it
it's
pink.
salt that makes
it pink,
That's
yeah.
what makes it
We
No.
actually,
Poor Nepalese.
But I'm happy to be back.
Yeah. We're
So-
happy to have you.
Yeah, so good thing, positive thing that's happened this week is, one, I have now acclimatized. I am alive. Two, I'm on a really good project right now, so there's a lot of good opportunities to grow. So I'm
Nice.
looking forward to that.
Career advancement. I
Hell
love
yeah.
it.
I love it. That's awesome.
What about Johnny? Well, you were here last week.
I
so-
was here last
All
week.
right, so
dude.
we'll
we don't need to catch
yeah,
up.
we'll go last. Let's go with Joe Gibberish because we did miss you, and
missed you guys.
and let me just start by saying that last episode was interesting, right? With Brody,
Oh, yeah.
that was interesting, and then we had Farmer Pete, which was a racket.
Week
I've got so
before,
much
yeah.
compliments from that one.
So those two episodes were really good, but the one before that with Steve. That was bizarre. That was like Bizarro World because you weren't here for that one.
Steve, yeah.
Steve, right there, Steve.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Steve. Hi, it's Steve.
It's Steve.
So
One stripe blue belt.
you know what happened though?
That's
Johnny was sitting right there, and we were having fun, and Steve sat right there, right? We sat him down. Something bizarre happened where Joe Gibberish, started having a conversation with Steve,
It was an interview.
on his own. Like it was a podcast on his own, which was
He's very stoic.
very bizarre. No, but hey, what's his voice like? Can you do his voice?
Yeah, I'm hoping to come back sometime for part 2 of a great podcast, maybe a spinoff with Jiu-Jitsu Joe. Yeah, Steve, we're working on that. Johnny is he's the one that's really pushing that idea, so we'll talk and we'll see what happens. Oh, it'd be great.
It was like that
Don't
for
put
like
it on
half an
me.
hour.
I don't want to play that dude in poker.
It was.
Very stone cold.
Well, what kind of poker do you like?
Stone cold.
I bet you could hold them.
Is that an earring? Does he have an
Steve.
earring?
Yeah,
in
yeah,
his
he
left
has
ear? I
earrings.
never
He's got
noticed that.
earrings now.
Yeah.
Um,
Just
He's
Well,
still
it helps
flossing.
the ladies, you know. It
Just
just
flossing.
lets them know I'm kind of wild in the sack.
Mm. On the left ear.
see, he'll just keep going like this. So
Yeah.
we got to
Wow.
stop
I
him.
Yeah.
love
Hey.
Steve.
So we missed you last week.
We did.
Tell us something good.
So it was good. Just like anything, working on ourselves, which is a theme I like about the podcast. Just like great career opportunities, I was able to take my 2 daughters and my wife to Vegas. My daughter's never been, so it's kind of neat for them to see another part of the world. It was packed. I've been to Vegas probably about 12 to 15 times in my life. It was packed. They don't like to gamble, which is good. They did it. They loved just how. I just remember the first time when I saw Vegas, and it's just like wow. And then we saw the other side of it, where we went to some lakes and we went to Sedona, and that was Grand Canyon, Sedona. Is beautiful. So I feel like coming back, I was able to kind of heal physically and personally and mentally.
Nice.
So it was really nice. So yeah, it was really
I
great.
see that. Yeah. Today training was really good. I saw you have a little pep in your step, which
Yes,
is good.
yes, and I'm glad to be back.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny.
Hey, yeah, not much since last week. I do have a new jam out. Check it
I
out
was
when you
just
get a
thinking
new
about that.
chance. Check out the jam.
Oh, we'll pull it up in a bit.
pull it up.
It's a longer jam. We don't need to pull it up to, but we could find maybe a subsection of it, just
Alright.
maybe the chorus or something.
Cool.
But yeah, new jam, and yeah, excited to be here, dude. Excited to see you all and
Yeah.
get back.
About the podcast, and you know, it's beautiful what we're doing here when we're bringing other guests, especially from the academy. I mean, that's where I want to
Right.
start.
Yeah.
If it takes us a year to get through and expand to others, but it's great because, again, I learned about Brody that
Oh,
he's
yeah.
a great archer,
Yeah.
and then we talked about the.
I just went shot with him this weekend.
I know.
Me and my son. It was amazing.
What is that thing called? though?
Atlatl, bro. The
Atlatl.
Atlatl.
He
Yeah.
knows how to atlatl.
No, so
Oh.
I didn't know that this was even a modern thing. I knew it was an ancient thing, right? But I didn't know it was a modern thing. And I know your ancestry. I'm like, he would be great
that mean?
at the Atlatl. It's like, he's got the proportions for the Atlatl.
I was
And
built for that.
And Brody was telling us that they still do that. They still Atlatl at these archery ranges, and there's people doing it.
Yeah.
Do they hunt with it?
Boy.
No,
I don't know if they
there's
hunt
a
with it,
niche.
but-
There's a niche for everybody, but yes, there is a niche of people who still try to hunt like full primal.
Primal hunting.
Like,
yeah.
Wow.
Like
Yeah, we
they're
were talking about
they're
that a little bit
stalking.
too, yeah.
They're full wind direction scent, everything. Yeah, there's
Barefoot?
full primal.
Yes. I bet you and I would be really good. It's in
Yeah,
our
yeah,
DNA. It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
like Labradors
In your
when they
DNA.
jump in the water, they know how to swim. That's us.
They know how to fetch instinctually,
Yeah,
right?
instinctually,
We know how to Atlatl.
I don't like that comment. How come it's not in our DNA?
Because you are island.
You got the Filipino.
In my DNA,
And
we
what
just
about his?
yeah, we
weaponry.
just watch people do it.
Observer,
or
observers.
we club baby seals. I don't know. We're Russian. We eat sharks and drink vodka. Sort of.
You're Russian?
Part, and then my mom's side is Welsh. So
Nice.
got a kind of little mix there. Bear and dragon.
I thought you were like Mexican inside, like
I'm Miklo, like deep inside my heart. Like I love my
Mexican
Mexicans.
lives, eh?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that was horrible. I can't do a good gangster. Like,
Holmes. You just throw Holmes in there.
Okay.
Homes.
Holmes.
hey,
Yeah.
what?
Say anything and then
Hey,
end it
what
with
the
Holmes.
cholo? What
Yeah.
the cholo tell the house?
What?
Get off me, Holmes.
That's a great joke.
Bad
from,
joke.
Someone in real
101.
estate.
Love it. I
Wow.
love it.
And that is our podcast, guys. Thanks. Episode 18 next week.
Take 2.
This should be a lost episode.
All right, let's start over. Hey, what is up, everybody?
What's up?
Episode 17.
Yeah. Hey, guys. Hey, what did the Vato say about something, the house that, hey, what's up, Holmes?
Órale.
Órale.
Órale. Okay, all right. Where were we, Matt? I forgot. What were we talking
Just
about?
we're catching up on the week. What you guys
Oh,
been
yeah,
up to?
yeah, Brody, cool. Oh, yeah. What we're
Podcast,
doing, right?
yeah.
So the podcast. So, damn, super.
We're still in it. We're still doing the podcast right now.
So, yeah, we're thinking every other episode we're
Yeah.
gonna do us, and then
Find
bring in
a
a
guest.
fifth,
Yeah, Okay.
yeah.
fifth person,
Oh yeah.
and that gives us some room in case you get dehydrated again because you didn't
Have
have that,
your Himalayan
that
salt.
pink Himalayan sauce. Yeah,
Pulling my
salt.
pink card.
There you go.
Yeah.
We should just get him a rock lamp.
Yeah.
That way at
yeah.
night he could find it and just start looking at
What? I did not understand what he said.
a rock salt
They
lamp.
have the rock
Yeah,
salt.
rock
lamp.
salt
Yeah.
He's just wake up
The
dehydrated. he's
Himalayan
like,
rock salt lamp. Yeah.
Funny thing is he's got one.
So yeah, my wife
course you
has one,
do.
right? So
Yeah.
I have to every time.
Oh.
I do.
What, you lick the...
Yes.
Oh
it
my...
tastes like salt. It's
Lick
straight
the
up
lamp.
salt.
It
Lick
is.
the
I mean,
lamp.
it is
Lick
salt.
the
Why am I
lamp.
sitting next
like
to
this.
you? You are a
It's like-
disgusting
Yeah.
human
It's
being.
just go.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
It's
Gabriel
not-
too.
How do you hold it?
Yeah.
Oh, like
I don't
that.
think it's food grade salt, but
You think?
It's
probably
industrial.
tastes like salt.
You go
Yeah.
like
yeah.
that. You go like that.
Okay.
You got to be kind of gentle.
Mm.
And then you-
You just lick it.
That's such a bad visual.
I will
could
say
bring
I
it.
could go somewhere.
I'll bring it.
Yeah.
It has a hole on the.
Oh,
I will
little rim.
say
It has a rim.
And that's
trying,
the end of our
trying to
episode
draw us
again.
back here.
Yeah.
We've gotten, or I mean, probably all have. So when I say we, is so many compliments from the guys in our jiu-jitsu community that are our brothers and our sisters. And are we okay? You got a knife
Yeah.
over
I
there?
don't know. There's
Got a
a.
knife.
You don't know if I got a. knife.
You don't know.
It's that
Yeah.
cholo.
You know judo?
Martial
Mexican
arts,
judo?
bro.
Did
Yo, Holmes, you
Did
okay?
you just break that here? Let me get the camera
There we
on.
go.
Yeah,
I got it. There we go.
Oh,
But
it's
yeah, for real, the guys have been
Did that scare you?
coming out now saying, "Hey, I'd like to get on there, man."
Yeah.
Listening to Pete, listening to Brody, listening to these guys is got me thinking like I want to tell my story, which so I'm excited about that. So,
Everybody's super interesting. Like,
super
seriously.
interesting.
Well, everyone has a story.
Everyone has
Exactly.
a story. Yeah.
Right, and then not just that, it's we spend we probably spend a lot of time in the closest proximity you could be to a person without ever conversating.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So
Right.
we spend hours with them throughout the week, and we never get the chance to like, hey, bro, where you from?
Yeah.
Or
I don't know. You do got those talkers sometimes where you're like rolling
Yeah.
there, like asking you a little bit too much about your day. You're like, come on, let's
let's
get to
going.
it.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay,
But before
sorry.
that, yeah.
Hey, we're like sorry.
I'm not pointing any fingers here, but
Yeah.
I just like people.
I'm pointing. But no, on a real note, I think it's great because it gives John Center, he's one of our members or athletes, brothers, whatever you want to call it. He was just like, man, it's so nice to hear about people that you don't get a chance to talk to.
Mhm.
I was like, yeah, absolutely. Let's get you on. Let's get everybody on. Our goal is this is their opportunity to have that conversation, and then that way we don't have to have it on the mats.
Yeah.
And then a lot of times we get together for fight nights, whatever it may be. We're not really conversating there either.
Nope.
We're usually focused in
Making picanha. What are those called?
picanha.
Picanha,
Yeah, and
picanha.
caipirinha.
Caipirinha,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I saw that video.
Yeah, did you see his booty?
No, I
Working,
didn't see
Yeah.
it.
I was working
It
that
was-
caipirinha.
oh.
Working the caipirinha? You're shaking that caipirinha?
Oh, yeah.
or
No,
what,
I don't
dude?
shake. I grind.
Oh, you grind it? Okay.
Yeah, that video has two types of meat that I really liked looking at.
Ooh.
No, it was at the end. Like people would ask me, like text me, "Hey, what was that?" It was almost.
They wanted to be.
It's a little bit of the salt.
They wanted,
Gotta
the
shake,
salt.
shake a little bit of the salt in
It's
there.
that food grade salt.
The Himalayan, the white salt. White
Yeah.
salt.
White
It's
salt.
that good for consumption, human consumption salt.
Iodine free.
Morton's.
Wait, iodine free or ionized?
Iodized. There you go. Yeah.
Did I say
Iodized.
ionized?
This salt
Yeah.
supply
What's
is
that?
I think you hit all the letters. You're like iodized, ionized.
I pies.
Yeah.
Why is it iodized?
What does that mean?
Why you gotta iodize?
Oh.
Mixed with the amount of various elements of iodine. So that's a
Oh, normal salt that has been sprayed with potassium.
See?
Great.
horrible.
Interesting.
Sounds.
Hence the
Sounds
pink
great.
Himalayan
Yeah, it's
salt.
sea salt.
I think I'm like-
Unethically sourced.
I feel, yeah.
The more unethically it's sourced, the better it is for you.
More organic.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least it's not
got
sprayed.
it's got their own sweat and salt in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's where the
Blood.
minerals come
That's where the
from.
minerals
That's why
come from.
those steaks-
Iron, you
that's why
get
that
iron.
Steak tastes so good.
Oh,
It's more
God.
gooder.
I love
Have you guys been to those steakhouses where they give you like 4 different salts.
Yes.
Yeah, like a black
Really?
salt, a
Yeah.
pink salt, like 3 different white salts.
Yeah.
And they cook
Yeah.
it. They bring it out
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
big
yeah, yeah.
block of salt.
Yep,
where
and they
cook
bring it
it.
on the block of salt. Yeah,
And then like in some really like
pink too.
high end places that like I would say take their aging to the next level. You'll go in their aging rooms and like the walls are lined with like
Oh, yeah.
salt, so like
Yeah.
these huge blocks of salt.
I've been aging.
not in salt.
Not in
Clearly.
Yeah, probably no. He's
Could you
he's
imagine
well
being-
preserved. He's
if
like
I-
600 years old.
If I was in salt, all the women can keep their hands off of me.
mummified, bro.
And then Luis probably licking me.
I knew. I just knew. I knew he was gonna go there.
We need a Joe lamp, dude. Can we
Joe
commission
lamp.
a Joe lamp
Joe
somewhere
lamp.
online? Can we Google that?
We
Yeah,
got a
Joe
Joe
lamp.
something.
Custom lamps.
I
Custom.
got a
lamp.
Joe something I could bring out. You ready for this?
Joe.
Joe
Oh, you're.
Lamb.
Oh, yeah, Little Joe. Let's see.
So,
Little Joe.
so Luis has not seen this.
This is gonna be
and it's
scary.
gonna-
Hey, hold on.
No, it's
We
not
gotta
scary.
warn our 35.
viewers.
We got 35. We got 35.
35 viewers.
Yeah, 35.
But then also
Congratulations.
with
Badass.
YouTube,
Thank
you. Cheers to that.
we also YouTube and Spotify.
Oh
we
yeah,
have,
YouTube and Spotify. We
we're
have like
60 something
Are
subscribers.
you
Wow.
effing
Yeah.
man?
Yeah.
And then that's consistent. Like, thank you. Hold on. Where's
where's the camera?
Thank you,
Thank
thank
you.
you, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank
Where
you.
is
Thank
We
you.
right there. It's that
Thank
one.
you, thank
Oh,
you.
this one. Okay,
Thank
so
you
this
so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. I mean, this is we
Yeah,
get
it's
a.
good. It's very cool.
And
Yeah.
it's multiple times. Like 68 viewers, but like each episode gets more than 68
Yeah, yeah.
views. So
And people
it's-
actually
it's
finish.
amazing.
All you non-subscribers viewing our videos, subscribe. What the
Subscribe.
hell?
And
Subscribe.
share.
Subscribe. Share.
We want
Hey,
people.
Smash that like button. What do the kids say? Smash that like button.
Smash it, man.
Smash
Just
it.
smash
Smash it.
it.
Hey,
That's like what
there's
I
a,
thought so.
don't say that. You're not a kid. You're not a kid.
Oh,
Backwards hat. He's got backwards hat.
Yo,
Look at that.
Holmes,
Oh,
why
he's-
you
he's
touching
doing-
me?
Hey, I like when he wears that bandana. It makes him like
Oh,
a
hell yeah.
Filipino gangster.
Try to change it up. I don't want
Filipino.
people to recognize me.
Hey, let's see your little
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
what,
let's
what do we
see.
got?
So,
Your bundle of joy.
Oh,
So-
no, I know what this is.
bundle of joy.
what's happened is
What happened?
His alter ego.
that
So now they're. Oh my God. Go ahead.
yeah, this is gonna be great to get your reaction. So keep the camera on you, and we're ready to unveil this. So since I've been with the gym, I've always wanted a pinky, but Professor Bruno, with all his love, that's not a
With the
thing.
kibosh.
And instructing the kids, I love that. And a couple of parents, to thank me, made something for me. And so I'm going to let you.
No, I am not touching whatever that is.
I know what that is.
Okay, so I'm going to
It's
unveil
not a
this.
turd, bro. It's
Have
just
Yes.
You're going to hold them.
Hold him.
Yes.
I want to know
It's a
why it's
him?
all wrapped up in a towel, though.
I know
Like,
it's hot. It's like
Because-
100 and.
It's probably dead.
Oh
already.
my God.
Oh,
What is, oh
my
no.
Lord.
So this is
Oh.
little Joe. Hi, everybody.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
And
no.
so he has Pinky. Yeah, Bruno, you can, guess what? And has a purple belt because I'm a purple belt. And as you can see, he has his
9
three,
stripes.
He has
Ah.
his 3 stripes. And then he has the Soul Fighters
Hey-o.
logo in the front. I should have had you do this because
No,
I know-
like I'm still curious as to
And-
how she got those.
very talented Mrs. Martinez made this as a
Miss
thank
Kim.
you.
Oh, she made it.
Yes.
Yeah, she did
Somebody
it.
did
Yeah.
it.
Here, there you go.
Miss Kim.
Oh,
These aren't
Right?
mass produced in Vietnam. Somebody had to hand make this.
Oh,
oh, be careful where you touch me. I've heard some things about you, big boy.
Oh, my God.
Sorry, viewers, listeners.
So little Joe.
Yeah, and she.
she? Oh, it's a she.
Whoa.
Oh.
No.
The person who made it.
The
Oh,
lady
shit.
who made
I
this
thought
is
this-
amazing.
No.
Like,
This is-
Very kind, very
gender
nice
neutral.
family. Kids
Yeah.
are great. 4 kids.
Yeah,
2
it-
daughters, 2 sons.
initially, we saw this as like a Pinterest.
Oh, look at that.
thing,
There's
and
nothing-
Yeah.
she went from there.
hey, we need
and
to put something in there.
So she does custom.
She does custom.
No way.
Yes.
Okay.
And literally, like, did it from like saw an image of like somebody
Yeah.
else had done
Yeah.
it. I would love to give a shout out to the person who created
Who
this.
did
or
this
it.
one? Yeah.
But she was like, "Yeah, I can do that," and then she did, and then it was like, "We need one for Joe
Yeah.
and a pink gi." because it's the only time he's ever going to get a pinky.
Yeah.
With Soul Fighter stuff on there.
Sure.
But yeah.
That's awesome.
So
That is awesome.
So what's happening is because, and we'll talk about some upcoming fights also, but the one that Little Joe and I have been talking about is we've reached out to Annabelle, but that's kind of hard because Annabelle the doll is now
Like an actual fight?
well,
I thought he was
no,
gonna say the Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk.
that one, but what we need is an undercard.
We need prelims.
Yeah,
For
so
the
it's
celebrity-
either
for the
you
celebrity
can bring
fight.
up the select the Annabelle,
Yeah.
or if you remember, I'm older. If you remember Poltergeist, there was a clown in there, but then also there's a ventriloquist doll. But the big one that I want, yeah, me too. We want Chucky,
Gotta get Chucky. Yeah.
and
yeah,
so
yeah.
we are
Chucky will-
calling out Chucky because it's a better. They're
So
basi-
Chucky, you've been called out.
We're
It-
basically in the same weight class.
Is he gonna be wearing a gi?
We're gonna do it no gi because
Chucking on his overalls, bro. Who cares?
this is more for looks, and we didn't want to scare the kids, but we're gonna work on a no gi outfit, which is gonna be great. And
Singlet. You need a wrestler singlet, bro.
Or a singlet.
Get him a singlet. Some headgear.
5-minute rounds.
Here we go again with the singlets. You know how I feel about singlets.
So
I think they're kind of bizarre and weird.
You have a traumatic
Yeah, I
experience
do,
with
I do.
singlets.
I would wear a singlet.
Oh, no,
Of course
please,
you would,
please.
Joe.
I'm gonna come into Coffee Crew one day with a singlet.
You're
and
about the
we're
only one
gonna-
who'd go no-gi, no-gi.
Yeah, no gi, no gi. That's another thing we're trying to promote for people out there.
Oh,
If you're looking
God.
for a new sport,
Just red speedos.
Yeah.
well, in the
No.
Olympics again, that was the pure sport. They were
Yeah.
naked.
Yeah.
So
With oil.
With oil.
And lubed. Yeah.
yeah, with Himalayan salt.
So, how many hours do you think a doll like this takes to make? It's gotta be like
Man, I know she put some time
in
into
the
it.
dozens of hours, right?
Probably a couple of weeks, maybe an
Yeah.
hour.
She's like a black belt
So
in this.
what, 14 hours?
But, yeah, and I would say, like, that's a
14
lot of love.
I would say
Yeah.
more
That
than
is-
14
that's
hours.
No,
a
this
lot
is,
of love.
and as a teacher, I've gotten things and stuff, but this is
Okay.
like, wow. Yeah, just be careful
I
because
like
like,
him. What's his name?
Little Joe.
Little
Oh,
Joe.
so we're going with Little Joe. I
and,
thought I was,
and this
I
is
thought
like
we were joking.
really high quality.
Yeah, that's going to last forever.
Yeah, the
Yeah, what do you-
tequila, bro. The tequila is.
Yeah, it is. It's legit.
It's
What are you trying to
legit,
do
dude.
with him? Making it last forever. Of course it's going to last forever.
So he's going to be cremated with me too.
Are you going to fight?
my
Are you going to
God.
fight
Don't
it for
cremate
real?
No, but we do practice. Right now, it's kind of hard because there's like a size difference, but then we work on technique. I'm careful with my top pressure with him. And he has a speed advantage over me
Yeah.
when we work, but
He's got a really like delicate neck. I think you need to get him on the
Yeah, like
iron
Joe.
neck.
Yeah.
Right?
It made
Lifelike.
yeah,
nice.
But surprise.
made in his father's image.
Yes.
Does his
So-
groin hurt?
Does his shoulder hurt?
How many injuries does he have?
How about,
I'm
his,
gonna-
how
I'm gonna-
about his pride?
Yeah.
Oh well, pride is just yeah. We both go to therapy together.
That's all
Oh
he
my
has.
God.
So
is
thank you to the
pride.
Martinez
Yeah.
family. Little Joe's here, and I know they've been waiting to see his appearance. He might pop in once in a while. Hey, but what about me, Steve? We're gonna do a show when both of you are on.
You're gonna
together.
get your chance to talk.
Yeah.
We should make a
I ain't scared of no purple belt.
we should make a crocheted version of Steve.
Yeah. So
Not
thank
me.
you.
Somebody.
Let's talk
That's
about
awesome.
another big fight coming up.
I know. Elon Musk.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Mark Zuckerberg.
Is that gonna be is that a for real thing, or are they just trying to?
Dana's pumping it up.
He's
I feel like they're
trying.
pumping it to get them to sign on to actually do it.
Another site
me pull it up,
is
let me pull it up.
saying
Oh my gosh. I
Sorry, Dana, but Elon has.
Okay, I'll let
Look,
you guys.
man. Hey, there's
It
like,
doesn't matter if it's a gimmick fight. I would still watch it.
all right, really, like, would you watch two nerds at
Yeah.
school?
For sure.
Why? Because you're just gonna stand there for like an hour and nobody's gonna.
Is it any
do
different
anything.
when you're in middle school
But
and you watch
the
two kids
Zuck-
fight?
But I will say this:
The
the Zuck is. I
He's
think
taking
it,
it serious.
I would say Zuck has already been training for a little while, according to some other avenues or feeds that he's actually been doing
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Which I
Competing
will,
and stuff.
like I have said this before. Since he started jiu-jitsu, the way he runs his business has been completely different. It is
Yeah.
shortly after he started jiu-jitsu, his company got lean really fast. Like
There was also like some serious economic.
Oh no, for sure.
Pressure and
but for sure. But
he's,
before
like,
then,
betting
I would
big on the meta thing.
I would
right?
be big on saying like before jiu-jitsu, he would be more hard-headed in trying to just draw this out. I'm not saying like jiu-jitsu was a pivot, but I
It
think
might
it
have
changed.
been the other way.
You think
Actually,
so?
I think he was maybe feeling the little bit of tightness and that stress with the economic, tightening that was happening, the whole change in the, like technical workforce, and all the layoffs and their stock price basically was like got cut down. I think like 70% or something. It's back up now, but at that time it was really, really scary. They had to lay off. I think they did like 3 rounds of layoffs.
He had
right?
already been doing jiu-jitsu though.
But that's what I'm saying. Maybe
Yeah.
that stress got him. He was like, I need to get an outlet for this.
But what I'm saying
Did
is, like for
jiu-jitsu.
me, I think he was doing that first and
He
was
doing it first?
kind of, because as like for me, at least when you got into getting into jiu-jitsu, you kind of like start listening to some feeds, and like I got inspired by it by
Richard.
Jocko Willick and some other guys, right? Like it,
Good.
Like I knew of jiu-jitsu,
Yeah,
but really never thought of it as like a mental training tool.
Sure.
Right, to help other
yeah.
areas of your life until like, hey, I do this because this helps me do here. I would wonder if during those times, like when he got into it, maybe to relieve some stress, but then started seeing like, hey, if I could apply pressure and be more efficient in other areas of my life, his mentality has changed. I will say that. Like he's got a different mindset.
Well, he might have humbled up a little bit.
That's
because
right.
now, yeah,
Instead of being hard headed, maybe, or playing the long game on it.
I think he might be more hard headed now.
Really?
He's like betting big. He's betting big on the meta thing,
He
right?
is.
And he's being very, very hard headed about it. And the whole world is kind of like telling him, hey, we don't think this is going to be a good idea.
It is.
And they're like burning cash, trying to make it a reality.
But I will
I
say
think
this.
it's too early.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
it's too early.
I think
Yeah.
it's too early.
It's definitely too early.
In a long game,
but his hard headedness.
I have to say, if he plays the long game right, everybody's just going to be like, dude, he was on to something when everybody was hating him.
But specifically on the hard headedness thing,
Yeah.
right? Like you have to be hard headed to pursue a dream like that.
I
right?
mean, and to his potential opponent, Musk, who that dude's about as hard headed as it gets.
Yeah.
But look what he has done.
yeah.
Right.
Similarly hard headed, maybe.
Yeah.
How many companies? Who's richer? Who?
Do you have
Stats? Do we
do you have
yeah.
stats?
Yeah, we need
We
to see
have
the
to have
Bring
stats.
these up.
stats. Let's see. We have. Oh, look. Back it up. What did it say? We saw. Oh, White said. Oh, so Dana is the one that's pumping this up. Spoke to Musk and Zuckerberg on the phone about making the fights happen in the UFC, and both said they're dead serious about doing it.
Yeah. And one thing my old lady brought up was like, because I was like, yeah, but Zuck's been training hardcore, doing some
But
jiu-jitsu.
so has Elon.
No. He just started doing some martial arts, but my old lady
They said he
reminded
got
me,
like
she's
a
like,
private
well, he
trainer,
did grow up
right?
in South Africa, so he has,
Yeah.
and he's like a lot of, like, he was not
I want
popular.
to say he's got the size advantage
Are
too,
you?
right?
Yeah. Are you able
Musk
to
seems like
find
a
real
bigger
quickly
boy.
like the
Technicals, yeah.
it's
dude,
the tail of the tape?
Oh, I thought.
Yeah, for the because I think what's happening is there's age
No way.
issues, weight, there's height, there's experience.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Tail of the tape, maybe. Let's see.
No way.
Yeah, because I think I sent something too
yeah, I accept.
in the email.
All right. 50,
try
51 to 39. This is like
Yeah.
a normal day in our gym right now.
Yeah, so I'm rooting for Musk just on the age thing.
Hey, didn't you send?
Yeah, I sent him something. Yeah,
How was it emailed or how?
I sent it to email. There's a nice graphic that we might be able to pull it up.
All right, let me see if I can pull it up.
Yeah, I wish there was
There
a
we go.
graphic.
How'd you?
Do you want to do an image?
Yeah,
I had
yeah,
an
click
image.
on image. Click
Yeah,
on
I found one on image.
Sorry, let me get off the
Jamie.
daily
Yours.
mirror.
Jamie, man.
So
Come
we
on, dude.
There
we got to consider experience,
Click on
age,
images, yeah.
height. So
Oh, right there,
the
right
third
there.
one was the one.
Mexican.
Yeah.
Looks like a Mexico fight,
Well, or Filipino.
right? The colors.
Okay, so let's get this image up.
Oh, sorry. Let's just go.
Oh, right there. It's right there. Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah.
one by one, let's get
All
some
right.
feedback. God, they look good.
I love how they photoshopped the bodies.
Oh, that's
So
photoshopped?
funny.
Oh, okay.
That turn you on?
Well,
Musk has 9 children.
What?
okay,
He wins.
let's
Hey,
do this
how many of those
one
does he
by
know?
one.
Wait,
Let's-
he's
sorry.
been bad.
Hold on. Let's start at the top. We got to
Let's start-
start.
yeah.
Okay,
All right.
Go ahead, guys.
All right, 39. All right. Mark Zuckerberg's coming in at 39. Elon Musk at 51.
51.
That's
All
a
right,
big
let's
age.
do
That's a big age difference.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Experience.
Okay.
I mean, that's why Joe kicks our ass every day.
He's
Oh,
seen
yeah.
some
Because of his
shit.
age.
Because he was like 80 years old.
He's like, yeah.
Zuck
yeah.
is 5'7".
Oh,
That's what I'm
damn.
saying. He's a
I thought he
a
was taller
smaller
than that.
dude. He's a smaller dude.
5'11" versus 5'7".
Yeah.
There's a 24-pound difference.
I want.
in
I wonder
weight.
if they'll do like a catch weight or something.
Catch
But
weight.
technique can always trump.
Yep.
Sure.
Look at Alex from
Net
Brown
worth.
Belt Alex. He's
Net
like
worth is
100
nearly twice as over twice as.
Yeah.
He can get better trainers.
Yes.
He can get more
No.
exclusive.
Once you have over
And he-
Vitamins.
He can go to
Vitamins.
space.
Hold on.
You
Time
go to
out.
space.
Time out, Johnny.
Space training. Yeah, that's right.
Once you have over $1 billion, I think. I think.
Wait,
you
how much billion do they have? It depends on how many billion they have. Can we go back to that?
No, 1 billion. That's it. You can't spend that in a lifetime.
You can use your billions to pay other coaches to stop training.
You can
Zuck.
spend it. You can spend $1
Think
billion
about
in
it,
a
dude.
lifetime.
Dude, I'd be on the yachts.
Really.
Oh yeah.
I'd be on the yachts throwing
Yeah.
some.
Well, I couldn't because
No, that's. But I'm just saying, if you
Because you're
if you
thinking
challenge
about
somebody,
how many
you can
yellow
tell, yeah.
tortillas you could buy with
I
$1
just
billion.
need-
That's your party.
I just need yellow corn tortillas, and
How
I
much
need
kind
the
of
secret
salary
recipe.
you're gonna buy with
That's
$1 billion? Bro?
Or Susie Lucy's. No,
Lucy, the burgers, the Juicy Lucy's.
Oh my God, I got into those. Anyways.
So American versus South African. The edge go. Okay.
South. No,
so
America, baby.
well,
America.
South Africa's kind of rough.
South Africa's a tough place to grow
Shit,
up
have
in.
you been to East Side San Jose?
Yo, Holmes, I
up,
am
Holmes?
East Side.
How would you like your latte?
No, it's
Hey, Holmes,
it's como desea su latte,
latte.
senor.
señor.
Love my California peeps.
Okay, so
Social media sites on this is.
Meta, Twitter.
I would like to see the total. Oh no, they have the total companies. Okay, I'm
We're
sorry. I'm
getting-
jumping
we're
ahead. I'm
getting
jumping ahead. I'm
So
sorry.
see, 9 children versus 3. 9 children. Like Elon is going to win just because of that. Look, having 9
Yes.
children
is-
and battling 9 kids.
but
'cause
then
it's a
just the
battle.
testosterone you have to father
Yeah,
nine
that's
children.
what. Yeah,
Why are we?
the desire to want to father 9 children and go through with
and
it and
be
be like,
able to
Hey,
produce
TRT.
that.
yeah,
TRT. That's all I got to say.
he's got to be.
Okay,
on.
so
He's gotta
that
be
is a
on.
big factor there.
I mean, they may. I mean, that's 20. I mean, he could probably. They may. He probably is already. I don't think he's got like an infant.
Exactly. They're all 14.
I don't know, dude.
And they're
I don't
all
know. I don't
they're all
know.
difficult.
We're gonna
Does
have
he
to
know
look
on-
up what his youngest kid
Children
is.
we know of
Does he know
also.
it?
Oh,
Think
yeah.
about
Or
that.
that he knows of.
Or that he knows of.
Yeah.
You know Zuck knows all of his children. You know Zuck knows all of his children, okay?
Yeah, that is true.
Company's owned. Is that way in?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
for sure.
7
For sure.
versus 1.
For
Which
sure.
way? How so?
7
More
companies.
companies better, dude. He's cutthroat. He's taking over, bro.
I think he can't focus on the training.
You think he's
Exactly,
not gonna be able to
that's-
focus on the training?
That's
Sorry.
how badass he
Well,
is.
Audi
He
advertisement.
can do.
He's
10
gonna be training while
He can do. Hold
he's
on,
running
there's-
his
hold on,
companies,
go back,
bro.
Go back to it.
And then we have jujitsu versus karate, taekwondo,
hold on,
and
yeah.
judo.
Yeah.
I'm not
So
gonna say anything.
judo.
Don't make fun of judo.
Let's
Judo's
see, go
legit.
back to it.
Yeah.
You don't
sorry,
know
there's
if I
bunch
got
of
a
pop-ups.
you don't know if I got a gun.
Clash of the Titans. I love that.
Judo. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Karate.
Karate, taekwondo,
Eh,
judo. Judo's the only
judo's the only one.
the
Yeah.
one that counts.
Yeah,
But
because
how
the other
much
2 are
judo?
show arts.
How much judo?
Yeah, what kind of belts is he in judo?
Oh, look,
Yeah.
it says view gallery. It might have some.
Oh,
Is
Do they
there
have
more?
some training?
Let me see.
or
Click on
something?
that.
we're gonna get in trouble.
No.
Ah,
So-
We're gonna have some
Oh, right there, right there.
feds showing up.
Oh, there
Okay,
he is.
okay.
dude, look at that badass
Look,
vest.
dude.
Look at tough guy right there.
I mean, he's barely taller than his TV.
Hey, I'm 5'7".
That
I don't
TV is
like this.
probably
I'm
like
5'7",
200
and I'm
inches.
as old as Musk. This is not looking good for me.
That's probably a giant TV he's got. Hey.
Ooh, I like this ranking. This
Okay.
feels like more like an
Okay.
EA Sports type
So-
game.
Okay.
Shout out EA.
He scored a 15 out of 25.
Wealth 5 of 5. Of
Okay.
course.
Okay.
Techies.
Fitness 2 out of 5. Skills 3 out of 5. Wealth 5 out of 5. Support 2 out of 5. Okay. Do they have? Woo!
Ooh,
Fitness?
Zucky is healthier.
Fitness.
What he's
Look at that.
39.
So 17 out of 25. Shoot, that would put all of us 25 out of 25 if these guys are scoring that high.
Seriously.
Duh. Wealth would be like a negative.
Okay, here's a question. Yeah, well, 1 out of 5 teacher salary.
If 100 billion
But my
is 3 out
support
of
would
5,
But my yeah,
right? What does that put us
yeah,
on?
that's what I mean. There's like a sliding scale.
Literally.
Because 103 billion is the 3 out of 5.
I would feel my support would be 5
Yeah.
out of 5 though.
Who's a 5
Five-
out
yeah,
of 5?
5 out
then?
of 5, yeah.
My support.
Some
would
like
be-
Prince in
Hey,
the Middle
but
East.
let's go back to wealth, because wealth, I think, is important. What is wealth? I mean, wealth is having beautiful friends and brothers like you.
Oh
I
God.
think that is.
That's part of your
wealth.
support. Support.
That's how we measure wealth.
Yes,
and in
I don't know how
that
you-
context, we're 5 out of 5.
5
Hey,
out of 5.
I like
he doesn't
that.
have
Hey,
friends.
like that.
You know when you're broke is when you start counting your friends.
In your wealth score.
Yeah, your wealth score.
It's part of your wealth score.
That's right.
I mean, comparatively. I mean, like, unless one of y'all are hiding a B behind y'all's name. I mean, 5 out of 5 wealth. That guy cannot spend his wealth. Like, there's nowhere to
No.
spend it.
No.
He's spending it on
Twitter.
freaking crazy companies, dude.
yeah, but
rockets.
he's still gonna have some.
He's spending it on
rockets.
rockets.
Yeah.
He's spending it on, you
But
know,
I
Twitter.
think
He's
the rocket
spending
thing is one of the smartest moves.
How about that Tesla
versus
that's in
Meta?
space?
All right, hey, question. Monetizing space travel or Meta? Which one's a better play?
Monetizing.
time frame. Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Ah,
know the
they're
time
frame.
very
I gotta answer.
they're very similar time
We
frames.
gotta know time frame.
Monetizing.
We're talking next 10 years, 50 years, 100
Next
years.
25.
monetizing
years.
time travel. Yep. Uh-huh.
He's on a different level.
I would say Meta. I'd still say Meta.
25 years.
25 years. I don't think we're going to be harvesting stuff from space and bringing it back here or building stuff in space in 25 years.
Oh yeah, no, we'll be on the moon doing shit by then.
No way.
Oh, yes way.
No
It's within
way.
the next 10 years we'll have it.
Think
Actually,
about how
within the
much
next 5 years we'll actually
Space travel we've done in the past 25 years.
Right. So because of
none.
what
Now you
because
have
of what
Elon.
he's doing, it's actually accelerating and it's becoming more privatized. Within the next 5 years, I believe we are going to establish what it would be the first like moon base.
That means that they've been planning it for 20 years.
Yeah, longer than that.
Do you mind sharing?
No
Back
way.
in 1910, did they start
That was a
planning?
space
Well, I
Gal-
remember.
what did Galileo say
well,
to you?
over,
I was
over
saying,
coffee.
Galileo, you're crazy about all this freaking star and planet stuff. It's
So
flat.
you think people would be more interested in sitting on their ass in a virtual world than actually?
Yes, 100%.
Do you think the money would go there before it'd go to
Yes.
outside?
Probably
100%.
Wally. I think it's a
So,
combination.
you have
because
to-
You have Wally, the movie that depicts reality.
It's just interesting.
You have to build things. So that means you have to build all of our construction and fabrication infrastructure in space to actually start making money off of that. And I think that's more than 25 years away.
But it's just.
I think they're. I kind of agree with you, but I also think they're with this little semi-latest revelation with the potential harm within AI coming up. I think there will be. I think there will be a slower grab to become fully automated to the point where sitting in a chair like Wall-E, floating around and.
I don't know.
Or
that
like,
I don't know that we'll be like that.
I would say
yeah,
like
we're
this.
bad.
Ready
like
Player
that.
One, the movie and the book or whatever, really strikes real close.
It might be closer to something like that. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But, we'll have the active people. Like, I don't think humans are going to want to be any less active than they are now, right? and you'll find that VR,
Really?
yeah,
Really?
and I think VR will enhance that in a lot of ways, right? I mean, think about all the people that want to like, go paintballing, right, or go rock climbing.
which is less than 1% of the people.
Sure, but there's a huge list of these things, right?
Yeah.
And you can do them virtually if you had
Right.
the
Sitting
augmented
in a chair.
experience.
Sitting in a chair.
Maybe not sitting in a
Well,
chair,
like
but
if
standing
you like,
on
let's
your wall. Or
take the movie, for instance, the movie version of Ready Player One. The highest end system was that dude sitting in a chair,
yeah.
right, with a suit that made him feel like he was doing all these things plugged in.
Sure.
Now then you add the complication of AI on that, and then we just start sliding into the matrix where, just sit down, plug in. Guess what? You're not getting physical.
We won't escape that. That will definitely
You're
be
mentally
there,
getting
for
out
sure.
and doing more, but you are physically not doing anymore.
Wait, now we're at the Matrix. We won't even be
No.
out
You'll be
of
jacked
the,
in. You'll
Yeah,
be jacked in.
You won't know.
Yeah, we won't know.
Are we in it right now,
Damn.
bro?
Oh.
Are we sitting down in a chair right now
What is a chair?
outside of this experience?
All right. You got $1,000 to bet. Fight is tomorrow. Who are you betting on?
Oh, Elon.
Really?
100%.
Really?
100%.
Can you tell me why?
Because look at how many companies
Because he
owns.
wears armor
Look at his score.
Yeah.
and he wears body armor.
Do you know what, Elon? Just on the facial hair scale, I think looks tougher.
Hey, look, this is like a competition because he's got the old green and yellow belt going on there on top of his
He competed.
blue.
He competed.
Is he a blue
You
belt
saw
now?
the.
No, I have
he's
not
a
seen him
white.
compete. I didn't know he
He
competed.
wasn't. He
Yeah,
wasn't
he was
here when we did.
compete-
We did a
yeah,
whole
he's
Been
competing.
competing.
episode where we talked
I
about
did not
him.
know this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you need to do some research.
Jake.
He
Yes,
he
sir.
competed on, and his like competitions on YouTube.
Here,
He's
let
rolling.
me see. Go to the next picture really quick.
Oh, it gets worse.
Oops.
Sorry.
Looks Chinese there.
What?
Oh,
there
Yeah,
he is.
that's
There
him
he is,
competing.
look.
There it is.
Look at a stand-up guillotine.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Nogi.
Yeah.
well,
Damn, he
because
might kick my ass.
well, he knows what the better.
Is this guy like he
What the
fight?
better-
Is this guy he's fighting in front of a blue room or green room? I
No.
mean,
No.
No,
that
he-
dude is. I've never seen anybody covered head to toe in spandex at a no-gi tournament.
You gotta
Like,
watch
that
out for
technically
the,
is a gi.
You gotta
That's
watch out for those skin infections,
That's
bro.
a form-fitting gi.
He saw the Zuck and he was like, "Ooh, I better put my full length no gi."
Kevlar.
Yeah.
Send me the location.
Oh, yeah. I love you, Elon, but you better start training.
But if they did it for like charity,
So we're talking MMA rules, right? Normal MMA,
Yeah.
4-ounce gloves,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like all the
Yeah.
normal MMA stuff.
It looks like he's at the top of the podium in this BJJ tour.
I think he had one.
One
Opponent.
competitor.
One competitor. Oh yeah, the guy in the black pajamas.
Yeah.
yeah, he's like, I hate myself.
And he
Yeah.
probably
Yeah. Oh, there he goes.
it's
Look.
probably
There you
an
go, bro.
it's
Look at
probably
that
an
stare, man. That's
it's
the
probably an
stare of a
intern.
winner.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay.
His intern.
Like Zuckerberg admitted he had to get his ass kicked while learning the fighting style.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's like what you said. You got to go through hard things to get better.
I love saying that at work, like, because being in construction, everyone's got a little bit of bravado. But I had some guy that's like, "Hey, man, I noticed your ears, man. You fighting a lot?" I'm like, "Nah, I just get my ass kicked a lot." Downplay.
Yeah.
Anytime you want to go 5 rounds, 5 minutes, man. Well, let's do this.
Oh no! Oh damn! Is that Elon?
Oh, whoa! This is like Star Wars matches,
Damn.
sumo wrestling.
This is bizarre.
He looks like he's wearing a Star Wars
He's
outfit.
like a monk.
It looks like
Yeah,
Obi-Wan Kenobi outfit that he got at like Halloween Spirit.
Damn.
Dude,
I like
Elon-
Halloween Spirit.
Yeah, Elon Muscoby.
Branded him Zuck. What?
he's a fucking savage.
Oh shit.
Really?
Okay, Rogan.
Oh, Twitter's on you now. Just 1/3 of my. Yeah, whatever.
Next.
Next.
Really had to mess it up with that.
Well,
I'd say if the Zuck can make it past the first minute and a half, I would give it to the Zuck.
I'm going to give it to the Zuck.
Yeah.
I'll put my money right now.
Because I don't think the Musk can get in shape fast enough
I
and
don't-
catch
yeah.
up to the conditioning. And
Yeah.
you know how those first 2 minutes go.
I will say Musk will probably try to train as efficient as possible to cover himself just long enough.
Yeah.
But when Zuck starts plotting,
Yeah.
Locking them up,
Wait,
dude.
hold on.
Locking
He-
them up.
dude, if
He's
Zuck put a
still-
buggy choke on Musk, that would just ruin the internet.
A Tesla buggy choke.
That would be awesome, actually.
How's your,
Tesla this as a buggy choke.
Yeah.
how's your EV
Oh,
now?
can you imagine that?
Volkswagen, bitch.
Imagine the memes that will be created.
And then
Man,
what
the
about the
Daily Mirror
mom
is all
calling
over
it off?
this.
How do you guys feel about that when mom gets involved? I mean,
Mom?
mom said no. Look that up.
For who?
Mom for Musk. She got in, and now it should be called off if you research it, because mom said no. Let's not do this.
Right.
I'm being
'cause
serious.
Nobody wants to watch two nerds fight.
I don't want to watch him
I
fight.
don't think that.
I would watch them.
I would watch him fight.
Man, who is pumping his numbers up? He
he
went
gets
from
taller.
5'11"
He gets taller
and
every
he stays the same.
every promo. He gets taller.
You got like 3 inches taller.
6'2".
Yeah.
He's wearing those special shoes.
And then
Yeah.
who's going to train him too?
I just don't think Musk can get in shape fast enough.
I think Musk has a workout routine.
No,
But
look, we need shirtless Musk pictures.
Oh my god.
Yeah, get
Musk
the one
at
on
the
yacht.
beach.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Musk on the beach.
No, Musk at the
Shirtless
beach is
Musk.
I need
horrible.
my sunglasses.
Damn.
There you go. Let's
No
see.
offense. God,
You really,
damn.
dude?
I
Really?
mean,
Let me see.
That's an old ass
that-
picture.
yeah.
Come on, guys. No, it's the one
Dude.
next to it.
Yeah, look at the one.
this one?
when-
No, to the right. That one. See, that's what Musk looks like.
Right
Man.
now, are you sure?
Yeah.
With
51
two-
looks
with,
Okay, put
depressing.
now.
with billions of dollars, you think you would get a tanning salon at your
Musk at
house.
the beach
He
2023.
doesn't care about that.
God, that's past white. That's like transparent.
Yeah, see.
That's-
Yeah,
he's
but
not
when
in shape,
but when
bro.
you have $290 billion, you can look what you want.
No.
Hey, when you're in an 8-sided cage, though, those billions ain't gonna save you. They ain't gonna fight that fight
Nope,
for you.
Nope.
You're gonna
Nope.
tap out eventually.
Yeah, you
Yep.
better get in shape.
I wonder if when he taps out, like money comes out of his ears. And then there's the pickleball.
No, you see,
What, he plays pickleball as well?
I don't know. It just showed up as a
Pickleball.
basket.
Wow.
Pickleball's cool.
now Bezos. Scroll down.
Oh.
Now Bezos Zuck, I think would be a good
Good
fight,
fight.
a better fight, because Bezos is like fit and he works out and he's got like that.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
He's got that
yeah.
like super villain vibe right now. You know,
Yeah.
he's like
I'm
really,
working out.
You see him?
I got
yeah.
a new chick.
He's
Yeah.
like the
Yeah, he's
evil
got a new
Xavier.
chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Because he can walk.
Yeah.
I was thinking more of
Sorry.
what's his name from Batman? The villain from
Mr.
Batman.
Freeze.
No.
The bald guy?
No,
Oh,
not
Lex
Batman,
Luthor?
Sorry, yeah, Lex
Lex
Luthor. Yeah,
Luthor.
Superman. Sorry.
Superman.
Yeah, sorry, I'm getting my universes mixed up.
Come
He's got
on.
kind of a Lex Luthor thing going on.
He
I would
does.
say.
Does?
I would say.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Xavier, it's walking
It's
around.
basically Lex
Are there
Luthor.
any other billionaires that would be fight worthy though?
I think Gates could fuck shit up too.
No.
Yeah.
Gates?
Yeah.
Are you
I
kidding?
think he could
How
fuck shit
are
up.
you-
I think he's
Hold on.
stealth. I think
Hey.
he's stealth badass. Pull it up, dude. Pull it up.
What do you want to pull up?
I don't know.
I think we need to call
Bill
security.
Gates fighting
Johnny.
prowess.
I do security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve.
I'll take care of it.
Fighting prowess.
Steve, keep an eye on him. He's
I
going
don't know.
local.
I don't even
No,
spell
Bill
proud.
Gates.
You don't think so? I think
Bill
he's
Gates.
low key.
No.
Look at him. He's good. Look at that fist.
Hey,
Look at that
Dude,
fist. He's
what-
ready
That
to.
guy's-
What are
Yeah,
you
look.
thinking?
He's ready to.
He's ready. He's ready to smash you.
He's ready
He
to get
struggles
you, dude.
holding
Check it
the
out.
mic. Look at that.
Look at that.
No,
Look at that.
he's lost.
Oh, come
here,
on.
let me
Ooh,
do
look at
that.
that eagle claw, bro.
Eagle Claw's
Look at
gonna
the
do
eagle
kung
claw,
fu.
bro.
Where?
No, the down. The blue. Yeah, blue
This
sweater.
one?
Yeah, eagle claw, bro. He's gonna get you.
He's gonna do that.
Right here, he's gonna slap you.
Hey,
Right here.
yeah.
On this one, he's gonna slap you.
This is do the chores hand. Cook me a dinner.
So I got a question. Hold on. Let me kind of shift gears here.
Whoa, I'm having like deja vu, but go ahead.
Wait, no, seriously. What? All this talk about Zuckerberg, shift. I mean, how does this affect the the workplace, right? Because Zuckerberg obviously came in and he made some changes. So what do you guys think about that? What are your thoughts?
So I'll tell you what we do in software, which is
Nerds.
not equivalent.
And you don't want to
to,
watch these guys
right?
fight, Elon and.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I want to watch. I do want to watch it.
Oh
Hang
yeah.
on,
Oh yeah.
trying,
That's right.
trying to code this and
We're gonna do our jiu-jitsu thing. So we do like a morning stand up, and that's basically like a morning meeting, but we don't like talk about like personal stuff typically, and I think that's where a lot of people might not be comfortable talking about personal stuff in a work setting, or like stuff that's going on at home, whereas in I don't know what it is about. It's just having a really hard training session. You're just like
I've cried sometimes. You guys have seen me. Like, I've cried
like you
because,
want to
for sure.
You want to like let it out because I don't know, maybe actively during the day, if you're having a stressful day, you're like actively holding it in. And after training, 2 hours, like, balls to the wall. And then, you're like, you're loose. And so it just kind of like comes out,
Do you think it's because of the time frame? Because like after 8 hours or 10, 12 hours, you're just like, I'm tired of looking at you. You know what I mean? Like you've already been there for that long. Like that's a long, like our 2 hour session. I would wonder if a version would work, but I could see where it won't because our time is so compressed with each other on those days. Like we get just to unload and release. Like at work at that point, that's probably like not very constructive.
Yeah. And I think I don't want to say most people, but I think a lot of people don't want to be at work. And a lot of people don't want to be there, and they don't want to like make friends with people there, and they don't want to like open themselves up and share stuff at work.
Do you find yourself after being in these jiu-jitsu circles that you kind of want to force that on some people sometimes? Like I enjoy my job. I love my job. That's probably part of the crux of it. It's like I really enjoy what I do. I like being a problem solver. I like being around people. But I think that circle that we get into is help that, right? Like I'm not afraid of confrontation. Positive, negative, or otherwise. Sure. Like I feel much more confident that I can approach somebody because not just because of the jiu-jitsu side, but because I open up, you open up, all of us open up and share. Like I'm not afraid to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I think in the mornings is the best time to kind of do a check-in with your teammates at work.
Sure.
And I typically start with, hey, tell me something good. And I don't just do it here.
Do you?
But yeah.
I'm saying that in the sense like I'm now going to rob that
100%.
I'm going to rob that.
Yeah. So
like I love that approach.
Usually it's hey, what's up, man? How you doing? It sucks. Hey, no. Hey, what's up, man? Tell me something good. Because that's an open-ended question, and that, like, it engages.
It's disarming.
Yeah.
Very disarming. I like it.
Tell me something good. Oh, well, I don't know. Well,
they have to think about it, right? They have to get creative, right?
Right.
And they're like, maybe,
So then the first time it might be stupid, like, and you just let it go. But the second time you say, well, I'll tell you something good about me. I woke up.
Yeah.
Or, hey,
I thanked my pillow.
I thanked my pillow. Or something to that, to that nature.
I like that approach.
Yeah.
And then after like the third, fourth day, tell me something good. Oh, man, I got here like in 5 minutes. My commute was
no traffic or whatever.
Yeah, no traffic. Yeah. I'm getting married. I'm getting, it just opens up. So it can't be done quickly because I think a lot of people are resistant.
Yeah, right.
They have their brick wall up. But once,
you got to invest in it. Yeah. So in the classroom, we do something similar. And with kids in a school setting, they're very worried about peer perception. So we do something called good news, which is similar. Yeah. And I'm actually religious where I have a spreadsheet because some kids will never volunteer. It's just, it's nothing to, we don't want to brag, but it's something that's good. Like, I saw my grandparents. I was able to go fishing with my dad. And it opens up. And then what happens is it lets those people know naturally, like, you care about them besides me just being a teacher and teaching you content.
Right.
I'm your boss, but I care enough about you where I want to know something different.
Yep.
And it opens up those relationships. So I do that in the classroom, and it helps a lot with my students, and they tend to open up. And then the kids, because the kids are a very hard group to
for sure, especially
reach.
nowadays.
And then they open up, and then what happens too is you learn more about them, and then the conversations are different. Just like when we mentioned with the podcast, my relationship with Brody or Farmer Pete or Richard and you guys is because we've learned them more about each other. By giving them that open-ended question, we learn more about them. I learned that a kid likes video games, or he went skateboarding, or that he saw a zombie movie, and then we have this bond that's different than, hey, I'm the teacher, sit down, shut up, you're the kid, you know anything, I don't care. And another thing I do with the kids that I thought was goofy is we do a fist of 5 every day in class. One is it's rough. 2 is I could be better. 3 is I'm okay. 4 is good, and 5 is let's go. And we all do it, and I show them and I model it too, especially with my dad's stuff. But we continue going on. And then what I do is I also take a mental note with the 2s and 1s, and then I'll kind of pull them aside because I do a lot of one-on-ones, I call it. I'll be, hey, Johnny, I'm just checking. Are you okay? Well, I'm having this going. Is it in class or is it outside of class? And just kind of let them know. So I don't know if it would work with adults, but, I like to read my people, know my audience. So
Absolutely, it would work with adults.
Yeah.
We all like to, talk. But since we are running out of time, I want
great
to talk.
question.
Sorry.
Great.
It took us a while to get there, but
Well, what I like real quickly is it means you care about your people, and just the fact that you're going to make that step. Some people will think that it's weird, but then they're going to realize this guy really cares.
Yeah.
It's not just about the job.
Yeah,
It's
and,
relationships.
yeah.
It's all about relationships.
Yes, absolutely. I'm kind of the newer guy. I am one of the newest guys on the project. So any approach I have at this point,
it's off.
You know what I mean?
It's standoffish. So.
Well, not standoffish. They don't know that it's any different, right? It's not like I've been on the project for like a year or two and then hey guys, tell me something different, right? They would probably expect it to come from me in some form or not be ready to put the gloves up. Yeah. So I like that approach. Especially, I know we're running out of time. I don't want to get too heavy on this, but we're in a very safety-focused culture, and I think an approach like that can really disarm some of those conversations because everybody thinks they're like superhuman and they're not going to get hurt. Yeah. So I like that approach because it can lead to other better, crucial conversations. To your point,
get people
right?
to open up and stuff, right?
Right, differently. Not like, hey, I noticed your guys are blah, 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 blah. It's like, hey, man, tell me something good. Maybe initially, maybe my approach isn't try to get what I want done now in the sense of a safety focus. Right. But it will be long play, me asking those, hey, tell me something good. And then I can pivot and be like, hey, tell me something good that you guys are doing safe.
Yeah. Well, I think it'll take about, 2 weeks to get that habit going. So it's one of those things where, you don't go there and like systematically, hey, tell me something good. No, like, hey, what up, man?
Yeah,
hey,
and it's not for everybody. Like you're saying, like
No,
reading your audience, right?
Right.
There's 3 or 4 people on the top of my head that I know I can have that approach with. Yeah. Right.
So you do it with those.
Yes.
Right. And then it kind of grows. Then others see it. And they're like, hey, what? Hey, that's pretty cool. Yeah. And then it shows that you care, right? Yeah. Like you're genuinely interested in that, in their lives. Yeah. And then that just opens up the doors.
When I coach my kids.
But I know you have wonderful things to say. So let's.
Yes. Okay.
So why don't we kind of switch gears here and talk about Jiu-Jitsu Grandma, because I know we have that on the list and you wanted to talk about Jiu-Jitsu Grandma.
And we
can. Yeah, do we have that video real quickly or no? We could show it next time.
No, we can pull it up.
What is it?
Jamie,
can you look up
Jiu-Jitsu
Grandma real quickly? So I've been talking to her and we talk
That's her.
maybe once every week or so through, Elaine Wynn, on Instagram. And then what I want you to do is show 2 of her videos. So if you could go to the top right.
Hey, she's kind of hot.
This is That's Jiu-Jitsu Grandma, man. I'll kill you if you say that again. I love this
This
lady.
one right here.
Yeah. And this is one of her recent videos where she's shown her training. But again, this is a lady who's, you know, she is doing what she loves. And I love just how, look at that base. That's good. Hands.
So glad
sorry.
you said that.
But
Oh, she's at a
break the
Gracie
guard.
bar.
Yep.
Bada.
But she loves it.
Baja.
And then when I want to show Luis, because this could be his potential matchup, let's go back to the Instagram.
Oh, really?
Well, we're scoping her out. Next row. And then the one to the bottom, that row to the left.
This one?
Yeah. Because she's going to do something here that I really don't like. Okay, so she's here. Is she here still?
What?
Maybe
She's
it's that
laughing?
one.
Is
No,
that
Why is she-
next row. No.
I love how
it's next
she,
one. She does
is
this
laughing.
move, and I don't know if it's legal. Go down a little bit more. Shoot. Go up a little bit. Go up a little bit.
You know, that's Professor Leo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
There's
him.
one,
He
I'll
used to
have
be
to
here
bring it
in
next
Cedar Park.
time. She was doing basically a paper cutter.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe it's the one in the middle there.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is such a dirty technique.
Why is a paper cutter dirty? Come on.
Well, it's
Well, from you is because
No,
you
I
know
don't
what's
think it's this
coming
one.
and
No.
it's still going to happen.
She's not in this position to. I think it was up.
Yeah,
I
come
think
on.
it's that one in the middle.
Yeah,
this,
right
let's
there.
see this one.
this
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like a paper
I
cutter.
can see
yeah.
that.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at that.
Is
Look
this
at
a
this.
shout out to Louise?
Now you know what? I
Jiu-Jitsu Miss
was
Elaine.
sitting here and like, I love this lady, but
no,
please,
She let go.
She was trying.
She was trying.
She was
please
trying.
don't paper
I know what she did
cutter.
wrong.
Yeah.
I can. Oh,
Okay,
I
can
know
you critique
exactly.
this then? I mean, you're
Well,
so
it's her
excited.
left arm needs to go under her
Underhook?
left shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Her left arm.
You know
Yes,
what? I hope, Miss Elaine, you are listening to our
Boom, but she got
complaints
mount, though.
on
She
this
got mount.
paper cutter move, and congrats on
You know what?
trying this.
But
Yeah.
I love that she is using it because
Absolutely.
I think people that use a paper cutter, they have a little bit of the
You-
the yang instead of the yin. And so you need to have a little bit of that wolf in you.
I will
yeah.
say this: like, if you get paper cut by this lady, you deserve to.
I want the
Like, in the
matchup.
most respectful way. Like, she is.
My dream is she paper cuts Luis in the matchup.
Oh,
And I could die a happy man.
That would be awesome.
Hey, why are we
In
talking
Alabama.
about that?
No, I'm talking about my death.
No, I know. I don't,
And
want, I
so
don't want
with
you to die.
the GoFundMe, I want to bring that back up because that's kind of disappeared. But
Is
I'm
it
reaching out to her.
Still here?
One day you're young, the next day you're
Oh, she's great.
looking. Let me see. What does that meme say?
So what I'm getting from her because
Staying
she's
on the bed like this.
no, she's awesome,
Yep.
and she has.
That's
I
funny.
don't know how many followers she has now. She might be up to 50,000 now.
Yeah, she has a good
She
following.
got great following. Look at that.
Wow. I know.
49.
Yeah.
We're Jiu-Jitsu Grandma. We hope one day we were there.
Yeah, and I still want to go visit her, but
74-year-old.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
she wants to compete in Worlds. But right now, in our conversations, she's having a house built, and it's like a dream house, and so that's been keeping her busy. She's going to talk to Professor and see if she's actually going to compete in Worlds. And then when she confirms that, then I want to pursue the GoFundMe.
Wait, which professor? Her.
I'd have to look.
Oh,
Yeah,
Professor
her-
Leo.
on
Her
message,
professor, yeah.
I thought our professor. I'm like,
No,
why,
no,
why
no.
would
Her
he?
professor, yeah.
And then, so she's been great. We talk. I think even if we don't do the GoFundMe or ever meet her, I'm going to stay in contact with her. She's just one of those people that she glows.
Yeah.
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 I will be going through Alabama when we go take my daughter to the
What-
Pan
when is-
Championships.
When is this?
Nice.
It will be in the end of July. But yeah, my
That-
daughter's going to go compete at the Pan
that
Americans.
wouldn't be-
She's got 18 girls, 8 years old
Wow.
in her bracket.
I feel bad for those other 18 girls
Yep, that's how I'm looking at it.
because she's a monster.
There's going to be
Just to let the audience
there's
know,
going to be
gonna be
9
awesome.
girls
his
crying.
daughter is legit.
Yeah.
What
I-
weight? what's the weight
How many
class?
matches? Is
She'll
that?
be sub.
She
it's-
wins them all. I think
So
it's
in
4.
her, the next one above her is 67 pounds. So she's up to the 62 pounders, I think.
I saw her put her head hurting on a kid at a high level tournament. I think she like was up like 24-0, and she just basically full mountain just laid
yeah.
just.
There was one tournament. I was like, look, you need to make sure you hit your positions to get your points. And the entire match, she eyeballed me as she was doing every move.
Doing the
and she
positions.
was counting 1, 2, 3, move. 1, 2,
Gangster
3,
move, dude. That was a gangster
I was
move.
like,
No, I
giving you the stare down. Yeah,
stare down
yeah.
the entire time.
Yeah.
She hits her arm bars fast too.
Yeah.
So those refs like, hey, you better watch because she's gonna snap some kid's
Yeah.
arm off. And she hits
Yeah.
them great. She sets it up.
And she doesn't know this, and luckily, oh crap, she's probably gonna listen to this. But we had to move her up in a weight class in Austin because there wasn't anybody in her bracket, so she will go into the next bracket up, which is great because her favorite training and best friend Tegan is the same weight class as those girls.
Okay.
And I know, like, those two girls, man.
They're monsters on the mat, and
I don't want it, yeah.
They have ice cold blood in their
I
veins.
feel sorry for them boys.
Yeah.
Feel sorry, but no, I'm excited for her. So, and at the same time, Rebecca is going to go down there. They have the Orlando Open, and so she's going to
Nice.
compete in the Orlando Open.
Awesome.
So, it'll
So
be a
maybe
fun
that's
weekend.
Awesome.
something we can consider.
But I have plans going through Alabama.
Yeah, just to, I forget where she's near, but I'll look it up. But
Yeah,
Jiu-Jitsu
please.
Grandma,
Yeah.
that might be
Yeah.
something we
Maybe
could
we
do.
can make a pivot.
Yeah, I would love to. She wants us. She's been watching the podcast.
Send
a
them
little
with
bit.
a mic and some headphones or something. Maybe
Yep.
do a little.
I'll go
remote
follow
cast,
you.
bro.
Just
Yeah.
a really
Remote.
like.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got a portable one.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I just follow them. I drive out there and then drive back because we could get there in one day if I push hard.
Yeah, we're making the full 19-hour drive in one
Yeah.
shot.
Damn.
To
That's
meet her, I'll
crazy.
do
Yeah.
it. I'll do it. You could go with me. You could just sit in the car and I'll push, man.
Gross.
To
Very
meet
ambitious.
her,
That's a very
to meet
ambitious.
someone who's like this lady,
I'll fly out.
Oh,
I'll meet y'all there.
I'm gonna teach her.
I'll
Sally.
meet y'all there.
I'll catch a little Cessna 147.
Yeah.
No, those
Flights
crash.
are so expensive right now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Man,
wild,
like
dude.
a family of four, like the four of us to fly was
Oh.
like round trip was
2,000.
over.
Oh,
shit.
over.
Wow.
Over.
And I'm like,
We got
oh,
connections and stuff. Yeah.
It just not. I mean, one connection. That was it. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like,
Well,
take.
there's less flights, right? And so there's less
Yeah.
of those like good
there?
connections. Yeah. Well,
I
they
don't know.
since
I'm just
COVID they like reduced
Yeah.
the total
yeah,
amount of
the
flights,
staff,
right?
yeah.
So every flight is more expensive now.
so dumb.
Yeah.
It is.
They're milking it.
Do
Airlines.
Are we ready for affirmations?
Oh, yeah.
I needed to be uplifted. But
Ooh, man, this is
Who
like
gets
my
to pick?
favorite.
So
like,
hold on. It's affirmations or affirmators? Affirmators.
Well, you know,
It's
every time I hear
affirmators.
that
It's
word,
affirmators.
I say something affirmative.
Affirmators.
So.
Affirmators.
leave it to the
Affirmations.
leave it to the
Affirma-
educator over there to mess
Yeah.
that one.
Hey,
So
man,
mess
they
that
give me
up.
the curriculum.
Affirmate me.
Hey, Sue, who is...
Here's your worksheet.
Let me see.
Who's the last person to affirmate?
I think it's full circle.
I think it's full circle too.
All right.
Yeah.
I think our
Maybe
MC
one
Joe.
of you two?
Okay,
Let's go,
real.
Joe.
Yeah.
He was the first one, yeah.
Yeah. He pulled the first one. Yeah.
I was reading something about the power of positivity and thinking. So let's see. this.
So-
These are affirmators, so there's not a whole lot of negativity to these.
Oh my gosh, this
I
is
hate
another
these,
one. No, this is weird. So for people that have been watching this consistently all the way to the end, when we pick these cards, they somehow manage to fit in. And today's word is connection.
Yeah, nice, right?
That's spooky.
It took us a
Oh,
while.
my God.
It took us a while to
Connection.
get there, but we did. Yeah,
Connection.
connection.
I'm connected to the multitudes, and I can access their support at any time. Even a stranger offers a sense of comfort when they smile at me or make a dumb comment about the weather. Everyone is waiting to connect. All I need to do is open myself up and pay attention. Note to self, work on witty banter about weather-related stuff. And there's little penguins, and they're talking about snowflakes.
Oh,
And there's a baby penguin.
I love that.
man.
I'm going to show that is
And
very weird.
our
Our last
topic is just trying to connect, right? It's just what's an opener? How do you get into a conversation with people, whether it's a job site or like what we do here with the crew at Bruno's place is we're here to connect.
Yeah,
so
that's right. Connection is amazing. Look at the connections we've
I always
made so far.
Man, I've gotten chills every single
Yeah.
time we do an episode, and we always pull one of these. I always end up getting chills just because
I pulled it and
I'm
just went.
connected to the multitudes, and I can access
Wow.
support anytime.
That universe.
Even a
connection, dude.
stranger offers a sense of comfort.
Yeah.
Yes.
That universe.
When
Ask
they
'em.
smile at me or make a dumb comment about the weather.
Stupid.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Good.
Yeah, everyone is waiting to connect.
Yeah.
All those brothers and sisters at Soulfires, all waiting to connect.
I always like it when a new person comes in and they're like a little bit apprehensive, and then they see like the warmth and the welcoming kind of vibe that we got, dude, and then they just totally open up. It's so awesome.
You know, it's weird. And it's weird. Why should it be that way? You made me think, because why shouldn't any type of group of people or cut of society be like that? Why is it that that's not the norm?
Like
People are weird, bro.
That's the majority.
we talk about waking up early, like the opportunity the opportunity I get to hang out with you guys, I get to connect with you.
Oh, you guys are my brothers. Absolutely.
Makes like waking up in the morning and being at work groggy or whatever it is 10 times worth it.
Totally.
Like a million times worth it. Like I would rather stay up here all night doing this and have a very tired day at work, because I know what we do here, the conversations we have are like tenfold of anything I can ever imagine. But it's good practice. It helps me connect.
Yeah.
sure.
Yep. You got some good stuff tomorrow. I mean, everybody. I know it's
People want connection.
I know it's a little cheesy. I have to say it because I sometimes come off as cheesy, but it's like, hey, tell me something good. Tell me something good. And it's not that I want to be cheesy. It's that I want to be cheerful. I want to be just positive. Like,
Hell, you want to connect.
Yeah, I want to connect. That's it. That's it. We all want to connect.
Yeah.
You're so cheesy. You got queso coming out of your nostrils.
Oh my God, Susie Lucy? No, Lucy Susie's. No,
Watch.
What is this Juicy
please.
Lucy's?
Juicy Lucy.
Yeah,
you
what's
don't know
going-
what a
what-
Juicy Lucy?
Can you
is?
look that up real quickly before we
Oh
go?
my God!
Just real
Google it.
Oh my
quick.
God, Juicy
Google it.
Lucy. Yeah. Google it. Hey, Jamie, can you pull that up?
Juicy Lucy.
Juicy Lucy is the best thing ever. Look at it. Look at it
Click on
right
it.
there.
God dang
So
it.
go
I'm on
ahead
my
and
diet
open
for
image.
competition.
Yeah,
while
go
you
to
do
image
this
and
to
open
me.
it up. You basically, and
Gotta
I got
lose
the
10 pounds.
see that? That's all cheese.
So the cheese is in the middle.
Yeah. So what you do is you pack the meat.
Low country.
Okay.
You pack the meat, and then
pack
you
the
put
meat.
3 slices of American cheese, and then you pack some more meat.
Okay.
And then you kind of enclose it all.
Yeah.
And then you grill
You,
it.
you crimp it. You crimp it on the ends,
Well,
right?
I got this little
Bacon
gadget.
jam?
No, you don't.
I got this gadget.
No, you
I'll bring it.
don't.
Yeah, it's like
What's
a
it
little,
called?
Like a burger crimper
Yeah,
or
it's
something?
it's like a
Like a
like a
empanada
plunger
crimper?
little thing.
Oh, plunger. Oh, you're injecting the cheese.
No. So you put the meat, you put the cheese, you
Like
put
this?
the meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of something
sorry,
like
sorry,
that.
sorry,
Something
sorry.
like that. Yeah, one of those on the left. Sandwich. Nah. Yeah, something like that. But
The left one's like an empanada crimper.
no, because it's like a little plunger. Like you like offload it and then it just sets it on the
No,
grill.
do burger.
Yeah, right there. The 22. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
That one. Go ahead, click on it.
Let's see.
Amazon.
Yeah, that's it.
This is it.
Yeah, so you pack it all in there, and then you just hit the plunger, and it releases
Can we see
it.
the next one?
Can we see it in action?
No, the next one. The next picture.
I got you. Slow down, man. I'm
Yeah.
looking at this.
See? Boom.
Yeah.
You actually
I
paid
like
money
it.
for
I like
that.
that they advertise this 4-patty.
Look at that.
behemoth.
Dude.
Ergonomic
amazing.
and easy demolding design.
Demolding. Demolding.
That's some marketing for you.
That's some marketing right
Demolding.
there.
Got
And
mold on your burger?
Oh,
Let's
look
get rid
at-
of it.
yeah.
Demolding.
Yeah.
That's 4 burgers.
That's a fried egg.
That's a fried.
That's a fried egg right there.
I love fried egg.
fried
I love
burgers.
that.
That's a game
I
changer.
love that.
The first time
Yep.
I was in Talladega doing, did parking and all this just to be able to watch the race. Guy was like, "Man, you want an Australian burger?" I was like, "What's an Australian burger?" It's like, "It's got a fried egg." I was like, "Man, I've had burgers with fried eggs." No, but Black Forest ham.
All right.
Just
Okay.
kissed, just
Okay.
a little seared with.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's really Australian, but that's what he called it. It was.
So what
it put me
order
down
was
under.
this? Patty.
All right. Cut. Okay. You know what? Let's start this episode over. Welcome, everybody.
What's up, everybody?
Okay, what's up? Take 3 in episode 17.
Today is
Dad
That's
jokes.
episode
101.
17.
Okay, what's good?
The queso burger, the Juicy Lucy.
the Juicy Lucy. I can never say it right.
Juicy Lucy.
Anyway,
Interesting.
yes.
so
I like
they do like blue cheese infused
Oh, you
burgers
can-
also,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
I mean,
You can-
you can infuse it with anything.
can
Hey, no
infuse it
offense.
with that,
you start
you
putting
can-
blue cheese, you're off my friends list.
You cray.
Every
Hey.
once in a while, it's just rich.
So
It's a
I got
blue
back
cheese
off a
burger is
deployment one
rich.
time. Me and my old lady used to go to Pluckers all the time. It was ranch all the time. Got back from deployment, and she was like, where I was like, hey, because it's the first meal. I was like, oh, man, I want to, ranch. And I was like, oh, we'll take like 3 large ranches. She's like, I'll have blue cheese. I was like, who'd you sleep with?
Whoa.
Damn.
It was a girl friend that, like, she's like, no.
you gotta go.
That,
You like the slow delivery there?
yeah.
But
That
no,
she
I was
slept with.
so
What are we going with
upset.
this?
I was so upset that she
Yeah.
was like all of a sudden blue cheese out of like left. Like you leave for a few months, you come back, and all of a sudden it's like, who introduced you to blue cheese? Like it was
Yeah.
no.
That's something different. That's not what I'm used to.
I would
Pungent.
rather have ketchup in my refrigerator than blue cheese.
What's wrong with ketchup? Wait, hold
Just
on.
not a fan
Ketchup
of
is
it.
cool.
I just had so much ketchup growing
Ketchup's
up that it
overrated.
kind
Spicy.
of
Have you had
Spicy ketchup from Whataburger?
like a blue cheese in the patty though? It's money, dude.
because that is non-American. No,
It's money.
So here,
it's
here,
a little
here.
Frenchy. No.
Yeah. It's a sophisticated.
Let me tell you what I did. All
Burger's
right, I
basic.
grabbed bacon and I got a little meat grinder, and then I introduced it to the rest of the ground beef, and then I mashed it all together. So now it's infused with bacon.
Yes.
And then you pack that in that machine.
in that little thing.
yeah,
Yep.
that gadget.
Yeah.
And then you get 3 slices of American cheese, and then you get some more meat on top.
I'm about to kiss you.
You know one thing I didn't hear?
And then
Blue
you-
cheese. Sounds like an amazing burger.
I
All
do
right.
like blue cheese.
So you can actually infuse it with with some blue cheese.
With anything.
With anything. It's
Why
like,
would you want to eat something that literally has mold growing
It's
in
a
it?
good
It's sophisticated, dude.
Just
It's
like
a
sour-
sophisticated palate over
same
here.
reason
We got
you eat sauerkraut. People
Yeah.
eat sauerkraut. That's disgusting.
I eat the burger with my
I may
pinkies
bake
up
it
too.
different
It's so
that
See,
fancy.
exactly. But that's rotten. That's rotten
Yeah.
lettuce or
Yeah.
cabbage.
Fermented.
That's rotten.
Do you like kimchi?
Cabbage. I cannot.
Okay.
No,
different
that's
topic
rotten.
for a different podcast.
That's
Kimchi's
rotten.
I don't
food.
like. I don't like kimchi either, but
Yeah.
kimchi's
I like
okay.
kimchi.
Kimchi's okay.
You
but
and
I
should
will.
go
But I
out.
will do a good sauerkraut on a good sausage dog.
Oh yeah. Polish.
Spicy mustard.
I am
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to drop a weight, and I've been on a liquid diet for 48 hours almost, and I'm
I'm
about
going
to
to
kill
Ziggy.
someone.
I'm going to Ziggy's. I'm going
Don't-
to Ziggy's
don't-
this week
Hey, don't even.
just because of this.
I don't even want to know what you're drinking there, because that looks like
He brings one every damn
Pepsi.
time.
This stuff's the first solid food I've had, and I had like 3 worms, and gummy worms, and 2 of the cocoa covered beans, and then 1 Mexican cookie.
damn. That's really good.
Ready to cap this off, Captain?
Yep, let's
Yep.
do it. I just looked at the time,
That's
and
crazy.
it's about time.
Well, you went off on Juicy Lucy.
Juicy,
Juicy Lucy.
Yeah, that I think that's a PSA. Like people need to know about these
yeah.
Juicy Lucy's, because God,
Hey, I'm
one's
down.
enough.
I'm down with it.
There's
dude.
there's
I'm down with
another
it.
version that I would suggest you try. It's called the Gooey Joey. I'll tell you off
The
air
gooey
what that is.
stewy, bro. The gooey stewy.
No, it's a little bit of Joe.
Gooey Joe, a Gooey Joe.
Yeah,
I don't think I want that.
Joey.
All right.
A gooey little Joe. Okay, that's it. Hey,
No more. No more.
parting words. Parting words.
Okay,
Let's go.
so we start off with pink salt and how one of us, I won't name him, has a weird fetish by licking the salt lamp.
Oh yeah, that's good.
We also introduced Little Joe. Hi, everybody. And we were looking, if anyone has any ideas, let us know about setting up a possible fight. Speaking about fights, we're hoping that the Musk versus Zuck takes place.
Go Elon.
Well,
Zuck.
And then we talked about space versus VR and what will basically make it first. And then we talked about the balance of life, life balances. And then we talked about the importance of, in our gym, about the community circle. I mean, it's really helped us bond with each other within the gym. And can a version of it possibly happen in different avenues of our lives? And we think it can. It might not be as deep as Soul Fighters, but Soul Fighters is a special place. And then we came up with our Affirmator connection, which was
Mind blown.
Yeah.
again, I think it's Socrates, Aristotle said we are all social animals. And then we ended off with just Luis just lighting up just like the sun on a nice Texan hot day, clear skies on
In
the
June.
juicy Lucy's. And
So good.
and he likes it so much he tends to pronounce it wrongly every time, which is great because I know he loves it.
Lucy Juicies.
Yeah.
Juicy Lucy's. Yeah.
I want to know where we can get some Juicy Lucy's around here.
As
because
soon as
that
we have yellow
sounds
tortillas.
freaking
Well, no. You can't
delicious.
have. Wait, hold on. You cannot have yellow tortillas with this. This is.
I'm just saying you've talked about yellow tortillas for like the last 16 episodes and we still haven't had one.
Joe's
Hey,
bitter about
I've had them.
about that.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Elon versus Musk.
Zuck.
Zuck. I'll host and I'll make like 50.
I will pay
Juicy
to watch
Lucy's.
Elon versus himself.
I'll pay to watch you make yellow corn tortillas, bro. Elon versus Musk. Yeah, I heard that.
Hey, it's kind of like Joe and Steve having a
Hell yeah,
conversation.
dude.
Yes.
Hey, you better watch it.
We're gonna have a celebrity death match.
Oh, dude, that'd be great. Who's next?
Parting
What about
words,
you?
sir.
Yeah, no. Connection. I'm glad to
Why you look at me like
connected
with
with
the eyes like that?
connection.
Damn,
Connection.
We're gonna have some blue cheese.
Hold on, wait. I'm gonna slow it down. I'm glad to connect with y'all today. It was really nice connecting. I hope to keep connecting with y'all in the future, and we're gonna keep this connection train going, baby. Let's get it on.
I don't know what just happened there.
I'm gonna just ditto onto it.
Sir, can you slow down a little?
Get out there and connect. We are trying to create a platform to connect for people, but
Good point.
there I'll bring this up for people out there who do not have an avenue to connect with somebody. Get out there, find somebody to connect, please. It will help with all the affirmators that we have come across. But if you don't have anybody that's out there to connect with, just let us know. We'd be more happy to get out there, especially those veterans out there. Get out there, get connected. It will open up doors, and it will be probably the biggest help and benefit to your mental health. Please just get out, connect, open up, share. That's all I've got. It was a great night. Thank you.
Heck yeah, it was a great night. And on that note, Heroes Night Out yesterday was the
Awesome.
the fireside chat, and it
Nice.
was amazing. So I went, and there was about 25 people, and it's so wonderful. Like there's veterans from of all ages, so it's not just because I go Tuesday and Thursdays. Great people, great veterans, but they're a little on the older side because they don't work, right?
Yeah.
So this is 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. It's the last Tuesday of every month, and somebody sponsors the food, and we just go hang out. No alcohol or any of that.
Yeah, sure.
You just go and meet some people and
Connect.
So on that note, I want to seriously thank all of our subscribers.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Thank y'all so much.
You
Thank
guys
y'all
are
for connecting.
You
Thank
guys
you
are
for
so
connecting,
Yeah,
yeah.
thank you for
Yeah.
connecting. That's going to be the word down for the
Yeah, it is, isn't
thank
it?
you for connecting.
Thank you
Connect,
for
connect,
connection.
No, we really appreciate this because it's the same subscribers that keep coming back, and we just want to add to that and just grow our community. organically and as beautiful as possible. All right, and on that note, I think we are all set. So what do we got going? Who's gonna lead it?
Pinche
Podcast. Get connected. Stay connected. Get connected.